before that left hand.
The right hand.
He's fighting. Before that left hand.
Known for his hugeness, bald head, and brutal knockout power,
Right, he goes down.
Eric Scott Esch, nicknamed Butterbean, was famously feared worldwide for his talent to flatten arrogant boxers everywhere.
And the opponent in front of him can nail him a little bit, like Funmaker.
And that's why the fans always cheered for him. He turned into trouble for fighters who underestimated him.
There you go. There it is.
Oh, that's about it.
Here are fighters who got schooled into staying humble by mighty Butterbean. Just like Killer Bean hates noise, Butterbean hates fighters, especially those convinced they can somehow survive. You would think a bodybuilder should hold some extra advantage over a fighter, but that wasn't exactly true when Paul Springer, a seasoned bodybuilder, made his official boxing debut against Butterbean. The fight didn't even reach a minute before Butterbean unleashed pure chaos on Paul.
You know, like most in their debut, Paul Springer can probably get it, but can he take it?
Lifted Paul Springer off the canvas, and this one is stopped right away.
And trying to muscle on the inside, the right hand from Butterbean landed right on the chin, and that's the punch that did the damage.
This was one of the matches where Butterbean proved his power, as the fight didn't even survive 30 seconds in the first round before he sent Lindbergher out.
Well, the second
jab on him, there's that right to the body, and the left hook that landed flush on the jaw.
Oh, that was a very wicked punch, and he shouldn't protest at all. He could have been seriously damaged.
Securing the WWA World Heavyweight crown, this win even earned him the title King of the Four Rounders. Butterbean versus Jackie Beard, a fight packed with more chaos than a late-night bar brawl and double the body mass.
Jackie Beard coming right at Butterbean. He doesn't want Tyson. He thinks, look, he feels that Tyson doesn't fight. Bean was doing a little hot dogging there.
Yeah, they like pillows to let you get
round fighters. This is the second round of three. Smiling through this round. Looking to load up that time 4 rounds with McNeely, and still managed to get him out of there. Bean is a tough man, right? Because Bean just wants to punch it out. And Bean says, come on.
Oh, the big right hand. And that dropped him. And I mean dropped him.
Bean's been waiting for that shot. And there was nothing fluke about that. That's it. He's still out.
Butterbean came out swinging like he hadn't had a meal in 3 long, hungry days.
Before being best in their fights all the way through, so he fight 4 times, and despite all the jokes in the beginning, he's got Murray Southern.
Right hand gets
Butterbean, the nickname, and going all over the place.
He's landing anytime he feels like it. Oh, that time, Doug Norris got his head in his stomach. Oh, Butterbean coming forward with some good shots.
You're seeing some tough windmilling by Butterbean. He still has that.
First round, Doug sneaks a clip in right after the bell rings. Big mistake. That's like teasing a bear already raiding your picnic. By the end, Butterbean storms in with a buffet of punches, swinging like someone just stole his last pepperoni slice.
The reason why he'll outbox him, but then he'll get popped.
They clashed heads, and that's what hurt Doug Norris. I was joking, but that was the problem. Well, it's wild now, folks, and there goes Doug Norris. It's over.
Lines up Eric Esch. He doesn't even like his own name mentioned. He said, I don't even like to think of myself as Eric Esch. He's his right hand there.
Butterbean versus Patrick Graham looked less like a championship bout and more like a schoolyard bully collecting lunch money.
This kind of cave you in, vaporized.
hope that his footwork's getting better. And responds in the last 30 seconds of the round. Up to the 10-rounders. He might have to give up his big wrestling that leaned to the head of Graham. Graham's shown a pretty good ability to take these punches, but Graham seems to be losing just a tiny bit of his will.
He uses jab. He can do a lot.
And Butterbean counters over the top of the jab.
Butterbean's fists were like overdue homework slips, and Patrick just kept collecting detention after detention. Butterbean walking into a fight with a taller opponent was basically just another Tuesday at the office. Whitfield tried using his height, but Butterbean just saw a bigger target to roast.
He starts to rush in and he stops. And he starts and he stops. There's that right.
Oh, Butterbean with 19 wins, 9. There's that wild swing. Tribal Nation. And Ed, you were talking about Butterbean trying to get that jab out. By Butterbean. Now he rushes in. He sees an opportunity to face some better competition.
Yeah, he says his technique has been to wear people.
Butterbean now. Butterbean knows he's closing in. Whitfield, watch out. Hey, you want to be famous?
By the final round, Whitfield got served a combo of punches so hot they could have grilled a steak, medium rare, of course.
Affair, and now Whitfield is helped up, and that is it.
What happens when a boxer thinks, yeah, let's try this MMA thing? You get Butterbean stepping into the cage against Thompson, a guy who looked like he was auditioning to be the horror movie villain. The bell rang, and in 0 seconds.
As natural a boxer as Broughton.
Do you know this?
And I think that...
There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, that's about it! I mean... That's about it. Butterbean has done it.
Thompson's still looking for the takedown. I don't think he's quite aware. Out. And he clipped him on the nose. I don't think it actually caught him clean in any way.
Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, where Butterbean spent his time turning Pat Jackson's face into a real-life jigsaw puzzle.
And in truth, we thought that Myers got caught. And there is a little blood trickling also. We're in round 2. And they told Butterbean not much. Hold on. Good body work by Butterbean.
After the body, then go upstairs. Now he's uppercutting.
The interesting thing, Dave, is
He's scheduled for 3.
Yeah, thank you.
In the chaos, even the ref caught a clip, like he accidentally strolled into the wrong neighborhood.
Unfortunately, he walks into the best punch of the fight. At the end of the round, he's separating the fighters. And referees cannot protect themselves at all times the way fighters do it.
The fight is stopped not because Terry Wood got knocked down, but because Pat Jackson doesn't want to go on, and one happy guy is Terry Wood.
Butterbean fights were never made for marathon rounds, yet somehow Marcus Rhode managed to clock in for 2 full rounds.
Not a bad amateur, had a little bit of courage. He has power. He's got a lot of knockouts. A big Rhode, not exactly a ballerina in there, though.
By the third, though, Butterbean decided overtime wasn't part of the plan. He stormed in with those lunchbox fists, and Rhode hit the canvas like Wi-Fi just died mid-movie.
Right now, it's just a sideshow. Big ripping shots by Butterbean. Trying to get up on his feet, and it is over. It was the body shots. He had hit him a couple good ones. And, you know, you were right, Scott. Why would Rhode stand in front of the knee?
The bell rang, and Kenny Craven probably thought the ropes were a friend, leaning on them like he was waiting for a bus. Unfortunately, Butterbean turned him into a human speed bag, hammering away while Craven just stood there like a guy testing out brand new pain limits.
And here comes the inevitable.
Eventually, the ref had seen enough of the rope-hugging experiment and stepped in to rescue Craven from becoming a permanent fixture of the canvas decor. flattened like a pancake under Butterbean's fists. And then sticking your tongue out like it's part of the celebration. That's exactly what Talon did. 3 rounds in, Butterbean turned him into a floor decoration.
Kenny Keane fought him after having turned pro against Talon. Talon with some counterpunching of his own. Butterbean missing with the right hand, scoring with a left and a right as Talon comes in. How many fights does he have? Well, Talon just got knocked and Butterbean trying to add his 30-second knockout. And he sends Talon down here in round 2. Being comfortably in control in this 4-round bout as he continues to pound the overmatched Talon. Torrey Jones, the great defensive lineman from the Dallas Cowboys. Different psyche. It's a whole different sport. By the way Talon's getting pounded, he may think the opponent in front of him can nail him a little bit, like Funmaker.
And instead of getting up, Talon gave us his best oops face with his tongue sticking out. Maybe it was muscle memory, or maybe Butterbean scrambled his Wi-Fi. Either way, Butterbean takes the win again. Just like, say, Zaitama from One Punch Man, Butterbean skipped the pleasantries. 1 punch later, Phillips was flying into the ropes like someone just yanked the plug on reality.
From Rodney, and he's starting to get to the stake, and then it's all over, but he needs to get off of those ropes. That's it. Doesn't know where he's at, and it is over.
The waist, chin up in the air, and see ya. Big power. The Butterbean dropped the gauntlet.
Losing to Butterbean was basically a rite of passage. No shame, especially if your record already looked like a mixtape of losses. Baker stepped in, probably hoping to survive round 1, and Butterbean said, "Nope, next customer."
Over his opponent, James Baker, has him down in the first round. Baker, by the way, 1-5, has been knocked out in the first in his last 4 fights, and this one is over.
Brian Henry showed up thinking he could outpunch Butterbean, which is like trying to out-eat a grizzly at an all-you-can-eat buffet. He swung hard, missed harder, and Butterbean decided to give him a quick lesson in gravity.
So don't expect him to lay down. Gets a good left from Butterbean trying to stay up.
Wow, these guys are hitting hard. Oh my goodness, here on, right on. Oh, 2, 3. That's it, that's all, that's it, it's over.
One thunderous punch later, Henry's legs started dancing the cha-cha, and even the referee had to remind him what standing upright actually meant.
No more.
When Peter McNeely stepped in against Butterbean, it looked less like a boxing match and more like a desperate rescue mission. Butterbean showed up like it was another day at the office, delivered his signature KO, and clocked out before McNeely even realized what hit him. The referee had to jump in before things turned into a full-on physics lesson about falling objects. After claiming the IBA Super Heavyweight title, Butterbean faced Ed White in what looked like a serious challenge. Ed even managed to knock Butterbean down early.
Under 400. So that's when he went on the
Ed White starts him off.
the fighters in history. Great advantage here, and he's putting it to good use. Being going back tonight.
Yeah, he did.
He doesn't care about the Olympics. Nice body shot, but again, between rounds. Really gets caught the left hook. Butterbean goes down.
But that only seemed to wake the beast within.
Hooked by Butterbean.
Moments later, Butterbean surged back with his signature knockout power.
Bean trying to suddenly punch him, and he does there with a right hand, and down goes White.
Butterbean comes with that big left hook, a right, which stunned him first, and then the left sort of pushed him into the rope. Following that knockdown, Big right hand, and then a bit of a push with the left.
If you loved watching these epic knockouts, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe.